Hi, my name's Alanna, and I worked with Chris for over 6 months whilst I healed my gut health and my relationship with food and actively lost weight during the process. Now, before I worked with Chris, I was the heaviest I'd been, the most depressed probably I'd been in my life in a very long time. I had no interest really in exercise or health or my gut health, nor did I understand how it was directly linked to my mental health. And I just overall wasn't doing great in life. When I first started working with Chris, I didn't expect the amount of knowledge, the amount of in-depth he goes into your bloods, into your gut health, into your emotional well-being, to make sure that you're in a state of rest and digest when you're eating, to ensure that your body and your nervous system is relaxed, because it all is interlinked. And I've heard about like the gut-brain axis, and I've heard about how things affect one another, but I really didn't realize how much everything would shift just by focusing on the basics of good health and good gut health. When I first reached out to Chris, I just jumped on his profile and booked a free discovery call. I think that for a lot of people, sometimes money can be a driving factor in working with people. And for me, I had to really sit within myself and ask the question of, what is my health worth to me? What is that going to cost me in the long run? What is that costing my body in the long run? I was extremely fatigued when I first started working with Chris. I had no energy for life. I was just a mess, honestly. It's so crazy how much things have shifted in a year, and I honestly wouldn't change any of it. I actually actively go back to everything I learnt with Chris on the regular, just to know that he's actively always working on himself as well is definitely a good motivator as well to have. And just the friendship that we've created, honestly, I think that was the biggest thing for me, was that I wasn't expecting, was just the friendship we created and the laughs that we had and the tears. A few meltdowns on my behalf, but just the fact that he was there for all of it. The best result I think that I received, besides it just being completely friggin' life-changing, was just how happier I am. I lost 10 kilos throughout the time working with him. I actually get lost for words when I think back, because it was I just didn't know I needed it. I just didn't know that it was going to shift everything in my life. Like, everything that was kind of really hard at that point in my life shifted and changed when I started working with Chris. And I will forever be in debt and be forever grateful for him, and just that support and that knowledge of working with him and making that commitment for myself. And I think that as well, like anyone sitting on the fence, oh my gosh. If you were sitting on the fence and you were struggling to think if this is for you, I would ask yourself the question, what is your health worth? What is the things that you say to yourself, and what could happen if you could shift all of those? For me, I was the heaviest I'd ever been. I was the most depressed I'd ever been. I was so fatigued. I barely had energy to vacuum into the dishes without just being so totally wiped that I need to have a nap. And I've completely flipped my life within 12 months. And if that's not enough reason for you to work with him, I wouldn't be able to convince you. If that's not enough reason for you not to say yes, then you don't really want to be here in the first place. But if you do, and you're willing and you're committed, everything can change.